Okay, it is August 8th, 2014, 12:27 p.m., calling the City of Rockville, Raina Weber, City Administrator.
Rockville City Hall, this is Mandy.
Yes, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Well, I am doing super.
Good.
So you're the administrative assistant to Raina, correct?
That is correct.
Yes. Is Raina in today?
Actually, she's at lunch right now. Would you like me to take a message, or would you like her voicemail?
Well, actually, I'd like to have you take a message from me.
Okay.
This is Terry, Terry Nemmers, N as in Nancy, E, M as in Mary, M as in Mary, ERS.
Okay.
And my phone number is 320-283-5713.
Three.
Yes. I've been sending some data requests to Raina, and she's been playing these little silly games with me, which I don't appreciate. For one thing, you contract with the Stearns County Sheriff's Department and County Attorney's Office for prosecution and law enforcement. So I asked for the policy and procedure manual for both those, which of course are being willfully refused to be produced. And I keep getting these little retarded messages back saying, well, we have no authority over them. Well, actually you do, because you have a contract with them. And if they aren't doing their job, then the contract can be reviewed and terminated. So that's easily handled. Also,
So you're basically looking for the policy and procedure manuals? Is that what I hear you saying?
correct. The policy and procedure manual for the Stearns County Sheriff's Department and the Stearns County County Attorney's Office. So anyhow, this email that I sent on August 7th, I asked her for a copy of the itemization of the fraudulent Talman bill, invoice date 3/29/13, invoice number 1321. It says administrative fee, Raina's review in response to your correspondence, water sewer rate, total $200. Well, the ridiculous response back I get from your Rinke Noonan, he's your city attorney, correct?
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, he says, well, we gave it to you. Well, actually you didn't, because that isn't an itemization of a statement. Even the email that I asked for next clearly states that he's asking for, where's the itemization here? See, I happen to have a little document. It's called a cost calculator from another lawless county, and it has on there the amount of time spent on the data search and the hourly rate for the data search and the total hours. That is an itemization. See, this, what I received from your Rinke Noonan, was an insult to my intelligence. Obviously, it is a bill, but it's not an itemized bill. So, because an itemization would have the amount of time, the alleged amount of time on this data request, which was for $200. And then I asked for a copy of Talman's correspondence referenced in the fraudulent Talman bill, which I did receive.
I'm sorry, Terry?
Yes.
Is this all information that you've asked for previously in a written format?
I emailed it,
Okay.
and then I got a ridiculous response back. So I'm going over this with you, so you don't necessarily have to, write everything down, just the high points.
Sounds good.
So anyhow.
Okay, well, great.
Well, I'm not finished yet. I'm not even halfway through. Okay?
Okay.
So anyhow, I asked for a copy of the correspondence referenced in the fraudulent Talman bill, and the email says, let's see, it seems that you are refusing to allow me to review documents that I requested unless I sign a newly created request of information that has people agreeing to a $50 per hour charge. Inform me if that is your stance. Okay, now I'm telling you that I need a copy of this a newly created request for information form. Well, actually, I asked for it. I'll get to that in a second. That forces people to agree to $50 per hour, which, of course, is illegal because you're not allowed to charge a flat rate. Anyhow, and that's what I said in my next request. It says a copy of a documentation which authorizes Renee Weber, City Administrator Clerk, to charge Talman a flat fee for public data. Now, instead of sending me that form, which forces people to agree to pay $50 flat fee, your Rinke Noonan sent me this ridiculous council minutes. It says request for data charge for service. Raina reported that Rick Talman questioned the bill for the time spent by staff researching his water issue, citing state laws and such. That doesn't authorize her to charge $50 at all. Obviously, your Rinke Noonan created this form, and he's charged you a fee to create this form. So obviously, I want any bills submitted by Rinke Noonan to create this form. Okay? You wrote that down?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's see. And then, well, of course, the last thing was, that all other data that City Rockville's law enforcement agencies are willfully refusing to produce, which I covered immediately. Anyhow, I promised Renee if I did not receive my data in a timely fashion, and little retarded games were going to be played on me, that I was going to call her up and inform her of your prosecutor, Janelle Kendall, rigging court cases and illegally withholding public information from me, which of course I can prove, and she rigged a court case for Robert Stoneburner, the Bruton city attorney, which in the papers just calls him an attorney. And of course, if you just look on Janelle's website, she lists him as the city attorney, which of course would be a conflict of interest for her to prosecute Mr. Stoneburner. And I have confirmed the fact that there is no special prosecutor for the case. Not to mention that she's illegally withholding information in the rigged trial for former Becker County Sheriff Timothy Michael Gordon, which of course see, our call ended here, so I'll have to call back. Okay, it is August 8th, 2014, 12:35 p.m. Mandy, this is Terry Nemmers again.
Hi.
There was a disconnect. You didn't hang up on me, did you?
Nope. My line went dead here, so.
Okay, well, I wasn't touching any of the buttons, so. But anyhow,
Okay.
Where did I leave off?
You were talking about the bill that was created for creating the form from Rinke Noonan.
Well, I do.
And that you said that you feel like the games are being played and information is not being given to you.
Correct. And then I went, and I also was speaking about Janelle Kendall illegally withholding information from me and rigging court cases. Yes?
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that? So then
No.
Okay, well then that's fine, because
So Janelle Kendall rigging court cases.
yes, Robert Stoneburner, the City of Bruton attorney. I can give you the case number.
Well, my question for you
Yes.
is when I relay this information back to Rena, if this is all in documents that you've already sent to her, I'm just wondering why you're reviewing it with
Well, that's real.
I'm not familiar with what's going on here.
Well, that's exactly why, because you're not familiar with what's going on there. These are all public officials, and public officials are wasting my time, insulting my intelligence, so I'm going to call you up and inform you what's actually going on there, which is, I do believe, is part of your job to be informed of what's going on with other public officials. Correct?
Like as far as Janelle Kendall and...
Well, the thing is, if she's rigging court cases, then I would think that she'd be the last person you want her to be prosecuting your cases, or having the Stearns County Sheriff's Department, doing your law enforcement. Because obviously, if Janelle Kendall can't be trusted, then how can the sheriff be trusted? See? So again, she's rigged court cases for the Becker County Sheriff, who's case 03-CR-1498, which he's illegally withholding information from me in that case. And the Robert Stoneburner, he's the Bruton City Attorney, case number 73-CR-137510. There is no special prosecutor assigned to the case, so obviously it's a rigged court case. So again, how can you trust these people when they willfully refuse to obey the law? They're creating anarchy. They're upsetting all sorts of people, and that's why I'm forced to call you, forced to record this conversation. So, and that's what I don't appreciate. Apparently people think that they can just do whatever they want with public money. They can insult people's intelligence, waste people's time, break the law whenever they desire. Well, I'd say that's creating anarchy, wouldn't you?
I don't have a comment.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not going to agree to anything
That's fine. That's fine.
But I can certainly have Rena give you a call back when she gets back from lunch.
Well,
Does that sound good?
you've written down all my major points, what I want, correct?
I believe so.
Okay, well then, I'm presuming that Rena will not call me back. So, just as long as we have it understood that if I don't receive my data, I will be calling back again.
Okay, sounds very good.
So then if she does, then I would appreciate that. And
Okay.
if she doesn't, I will call back. So I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sounds good, Terry. Yep, have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Bye now.
Thanks.